Welcome, everyone, to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and the legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Hurricanes headed quickly to the line. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of...
Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Hurricanes are flying down the field. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
It's what makes this offense so hard to stop. When you've got an athletic quarterback, you've got to worry about him in the running game, and there on the option, he makes the right decision, keeping it, and he caps off the opening drive of the game with a TD.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Canes. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here, and he has really, really good hands as well.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Here on third down. The throw to the outside is complete. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Looking to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Little. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hurricane!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Throws to the wideout. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. It's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Caught near the sticks. It's Little. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Canes are in the hurry-up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking to throw on second down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And the Canes have their offense in high gear.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play.
On second down, just keeps firing. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. The pass rush gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down. They solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Hurricanes have pushed it inside the 20. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right. The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. To the air on first down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He fires it out to the right. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 8 to their 20. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. First down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's caught inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now sliding to his left. Touchdown, Cade! And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're going back to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Fletcher. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll run it to the right. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.